As if Uber didn't have enough problems, the IRS is knocking on their doorstep. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and let's just jump into this one. I know you can't see the whole headline. I'm sorry, that's how it works out sometimes. But here it says, Uber says the IRS is investigating its tax returns. The federal agency's audit is specifically for 2013 and 2014. Years that I believe Travis Kalanick was CEO. Now, if there's one thing you do not want to happen to you in your life, you do not want the IRS to be breathing down your neck. One of the very positive things about rideshare are the tax write-offs. I mean, yeah, Uber pays low, they're terrible, they put a lot of wear and tear in your car. However, the thing is, you will most likely not get taxed on a lot of the money that you make as long as you do the deductions properly. Now, I don't know if this has necessarily anything to do with the driver side of the tax returns. It seems strictly like a company side. But the government takes taxes very seriously. And when companies typically don't pay taxes, or there's ways that people can make money but not pay anything at all, they tend to not like that very much. So let's see what's going on here. All right, Uber confirmed that the Internal Revenue Service is taking a look at its 2013 and 2014 tax returns. The company, which lets you hail a ride through an app on your phone, released the information on Tuesday in a regulatory filing, adding that various state and foreign tax authorities are also looking into its taxes. Uber said it isn't sure how much any adjustments will amount to or when they'll be made, but the company said it reserved adequate amounts to cover any costs. Uber declined to comment beyond what's in the filing. I love how they said they reserved adequate amounts to cover any costs. So, were they expecting to get audited by the IRS? That's very interesting. I mean, maybe a company just does that in general because you just never know when the IRS is going to come knocking at your door. It's totally possible, I admit. But that's just an interesting comment to make. The filing comes a week after the company announced its first quarter earnings as a public company, which included a $1 billion loss, but a slight rise in revenue. Oops, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. The ride-hailing service had a bumpy debut on Wall Street and in May and has struggled since then. Its shares were trading slightly up on Tuesday at around $42 per share, but they're still below its IPO price of $45 per share. Yeah, the stock is going up, so, good for them, I suppose. In its original S-1 filing to become a public company, Uber mentioned that the IRS was looking into its tax returns. It's not unusual for the government agency to examine large companies' taxes. The IRS has gone after Apple and Amazon in the past, which is funny because when they went after Amazon, it basically resulted in the creation of the Amazon tax, which was, because I don't know if anyone remembers this, probably, my audience isn't that young, where online sales used to not be taxed. You would only be taxed if you had a physical location in a certain state. And then, mainly because of Amazon having a tax advantage over everyone at that point, they created taxes for online services. And I'm sure the government didn't object to that either because they got more money. Let's see here. Uber said in its filing Tuesday that its major tax jurisdictions are the US, Brazil, the Netherlands, Mexico, Australia, Singapore, India, and the UK. So, anyway, that's all that is. That's a very, very short story. We don't know if this is anything negative. It's probably just a fairly rudimentary tax checkup, which as a result means we don't even have to spend that much time talking about it. It's just information for you to know. So, there you go. We're going to end it there. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, subscribe to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel. If you want to talk to me or other fellow rideshare people, check us out the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And stick around for another video later today, which I think you'll find of much more importance and maybe far more fascination than this one. But also, flame responsibly. Have a good one.